Walter here.
What you call
Yo,
it?
Cat, I'm up here with Gorilla Hebrew. I can't really remember because I remember y'all was cool, and then you been on him, and I said I can't remember, and I asked him what was the issue. He said you putting homosexual allegations on him, bro. Like, why would you? Where that coming from?
I didn't put no sexual allegation. It was wild. Sexual allegation.
Oh,
What did she show for make you believe that?
It showed the text message exchanges between them. He had her do online pages to solicit white men to watch them have sex with her. How they purchased pagan devices to have sex with each other. That's what, and then he admitted that the text message would be.
So he's saying that. So you're saying, let me get this right, that he wanted to watch what they call that, cocking or cucking. He wanted to watch a white dude have sex with his wife. Okay, was the pagan devices used for the white dude, or you saying the text message?
Pagan devices were used for him.
Is it any truth to that?
No, I've never been pegged in my life, and I've never watched my wife have sex with anybody in my life.
So did you text that you wanted to see?
We literally were fantasizing. Now she's the one who asked me about the pagan device. That was from her. That's not from me.
So
I never been pegged in my entire life.
What did you say to her when she asked you?
We just was having sexual conversation, my bitch. That's it.
You was being open.
That's it.
Wait, nah, cause bro, this serious. This is serious. You like
bro.
community. So now hold on now, because this go back to y'all. Teach y'all both
Of course.
Israelites, right?
Yes, sir.
Are you supposed to be fraternizing or even anything like that about a white man?
No, first off, no, you're not supposed to do it. But here's the issue, though. The issue is this.
Shalom. I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, Bahashem, Rechakodash. Double honor to the apostles, the elders of Great Millstone, who still rule and teach well. Peace, blessings, and safety to the Lord's elect, scattered throughout the four corners of the planet, earth, pushing His word in humility and sincerity, as commanded by Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai. And is this your king? Is this your chief priest? We gonna continue to ridicule this individual because this is the same individual that told us he was gonna step back. He was gonna come out of the spotlight because of the shameful abominations that he was fantasizing about, according to his own words. And I'm gonna read the definition of fantasizing. This guy claims that no homosexual activity ever took place, but yet he was fantasizing about pegging. And we're gonna get the definition of pegging. This is the person who told the apostles that they need to retire. This is the person who said that he was the chief high priest. Let me see. I got a couple precepts, and then I'm going to close. All right. The Lord is destroying you false prophets. And this could be a humiliation ritual so that you can get in the club and you could enjoy, you could sail off into the world before the missiles come. And you could be pegged and be a Hoover gangster, and none of them niggas gonna rebuke you on it. And you could, be, like I said, you could get the peg for the rest of your life, and nobody's gonna rebuke you, and you could be cool. So this could be your humiliation ritual. But see, this is what happens when you take this truth for a joke. When you are a hypocrite, which the word hypocrite means an actor. You refuse to take your hat off, and the Lord put a legion of demons on your ass. Now, what you're doing here is a whole lot of circumlocution. They trying to ask you straight questions. You the one that's talking over them, but you trying to make it seem like they talking over you. They trying to ask you straight questions, but you won't let them ask you straight questions because you don't want to give a straight answer. Claiming that what type of chief priest would allow a woman to text him about popping him in the ass? What kind of fantasy is that? Now, the word fantasize, it says indulge in daydreaming about something desired. So this is something that you desired. You tried to make it seem like it was something that she desired. But in order for people, you said we were fantasizing. So you and her were fantasizing about her bending you over and popping you in the ass. and you were soliciting her on different social media accounts. You told her to make a profile. This is all in the text thread. You told her to make a profile on different social media accounts so that you could solicit her ass and sell your own wife to white men, Edomite men. That makes you a whoremonger, a pimp. You are a complete hypocrite, man. You are a complete degenerate, man. The Most High, I pray Yahweh Bahashim Yahweh Shah destroy you even more, man. Forget your reputation. I pray he destroys you physically, man. And all you false prophets. Every last one of you. Because this truth is not a game. The word
Circumlocution.
Circumlocution. It says the use of many words where fewer would do, especially in a deliberate attempt to be vague or evasive. It says other synonyms, circuitousness, indirectness. You're using a whole bunch of words in an attempt, a deliberate attempt to be vague and evasive. But see, the truth is coming out. Because the Most High said that he would expose everything. He said any tree that my heavenly Father have not planted shall be rooted up. So yeah, you were banned from the Israelite community. So you go back to being a Hoover Crip gangster, cause there's a lot of gangsterlicious niggas in the world anyway. They ain't gonna feel no type of way. They ain't gonna feel no type of way. Now remember, the definition of fantasize was to think about or daydream about something that is desired. This is the definition of pegging. The term pegging was first coined by Dan Savage all the way back in 2001 to describe when a straight man is penetrated by a partner who is a straight female using a strap-on. This is anal. Come on, man. This is homosexuality. So you a homosexual. Yahweh Shah said he that committed adultery with a married woman in his mind have committed adultery already. So that would make you a homosexual already. Let me see. Let me get that real quick. Talking about there were no homosexual things going on. What do you call pegging? Pegging is not moism. Just because it wasn't a male involved, there's a fucking rod involved, and you want it to be inside of you. Adultery in the mind, KJV. Let's see. This is the New King James. I want the KJV. Matthew 5:27. Ye have heard that it was said by them of old time, thou shalt not commit adultery. But I say unto you, whosoever looketh on a woman to lust after her, have committed adultery with her already in his heart. So if you look after a man or a pagan kid to lust after it, and that's talking about a married woman, by the way, not just lusting after any woman. A woman that doesn't belong to a man, doesn't have a man, isn't connected to a man. That you can lust after a woman like that. But a married woman, if you lust after her, you have committed adultery already in your heart. So you committed moism in your heart, man. Man, this guy's a clown, man. And you need to just like you said, take a step back. But you can't do it because you love the spotlight. So the Most High is going to destroy you with the spotlight. Okay? This is Luke chapter 14, verse 29. Least happily after he have laid the foundation and is not able to finish it, all that behold him begin to mock him. And that's what we're going to do. We're going to continue to mock you, man. Because you made such a big deal of yourself when you was nobody. If a man think that he is somebody when he is nobody, he deceiveth himself. You was just another guy in Israel, but you took all this authority and all this power and preeminence to yourself. claiming that we ain't supposed to worship Yahweh Shai, claiming that the Apostle Paul's letters is not authenticated. You turns out you was not authenticated. Now you claiming that we cosplaying Israelites because we wasn't a respecter of persons and we didn't give you a pass. But you a priest. But you supposed to be able to carry out judgment. But you can't see that you was judged without partiality. And that's why you mad. Talking about people that I did so much for all these years turned on me. What was they supposed to do? Pat you on the back? Hide your sins? Give you a pass because you did such and such for them? None of that matters. He that is guilty, like you said, under 2 or 3 witnesses, and the witnesses came forth, your own man, Sassad, who got them, received the messages from your woman, and your woman. Then you got the text messages. That's a 3rd witness. What are you talking about, man? But see, this is you and your, like I said, your deceptive ways, your inability of taking accountability. You wanted somebody to trim the gospel for you. You didn't want us to judge according to the book. You wanted to judge us to judge according to your reputation. Fuck your reputation. Now you don't have one, and you're trying to rebuild one in the secular world with all these Satanists that surround you. And look how they did you, embarrassed you. Sirach 1 verse 29. Be not a hypocrite in the sight of man, and take good heed what thou speakest. Exalt not thyself, lest thou fall, and bring dishonor upon thy soul, and so discover thy secrets. The Most High is discovering your secrets, man. And yeah, like I said, this could be a humiliation ritual so that you can get in the club, and I hope you enjoy the club if that's what this is. It says, and cast thee down in the midst of the congregation, because thou camest not in truth to the fear of the Lord, but thy heart was full of deceit. I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rachak Kodash, Kwam Yasharala, Shalom.